Happy New Year!
Welcome to this episode of Kampai Crew, the first one of the new year. I'm your host for today, Dan. With me, I have Jimmy.
Hello.
And Brian.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
2022.
Yeah.
We're here.
Hopefully it's better.
For 2021, get that garbage out of here.
Yeah. Who needs it?
2021 has had one more slap in the face, though. It's Betty White.
Oh, I know.
One more slap
Bro,
in the face.
We're going to start like this.
Oh, my God.
I'm throwing shade at 2021.
Dude.
Literally, we were all like,
one more
oh,
day.
yeah, it's going to be great. Everyone's going to be happy. And then Betty White's like, okay.
One more day.
Yeah.
Bro. And she was going to be 100 soon.
Yeah. Like, she was like 2 or 3 weeks out.
Yeah, 17th of January.
Oh, my God.
Man, dude.
Well, rest in peace, Betty White. We're sorry to see her go. That was, oh, man. Because literally, it was so funny, too, because a week before she passed, I saw some article, and it was like,
her
Betty
turning
White
100.
it was like, Betty White feels fortunate to be so healthy before she turns 100, and I'm like, I don't like this.
I saw another article, I think it's from CNN, and it was like, Betty White's turning 100 soon, and we're all invited, and it was like, this didn't age
You're
well, bro. I was
jinxing
like,
her.
come on, man.
Anyway, we haven't recorded in a while. How was your Christmases?
It was good, just hang out with family.
Yeah.
But what about you guys?
Not so good for me because as Dan also experienced, we got COVID.
Yep, both of us got COVID. Unrelated, not related to the kissing at all. But yeah, we both.
Luckily, I wasn't invited to that one.
Don't fucking tell him about that.
Don't out us.
But yeah, we unfortunately, me and Dan got COVID around the same time. But it wasn't related to each other at all because we didn't see each other
right
after we recorded the last episode.
Right.
I remember you wanted to record an episode for Spider-Man,
and then
I was like, I don't know. I think I wanted to go see it again one more time just to make sure I can, get everything. And then you were like, hey, I'm feeling shitty. And I was like, yeah, I'm feeling shitty too. And
yep.
the Omicron variant, man, it just ran through. I mean, still running through everybody right now. It's pretty crazy what's going on.
No, it's crazy. It's the number one variant. I started getting sick on the 20th. And then the next day, I felt like complete garbage. I had body aches, chills, all that, to the point where I was like, I can't even drive to the urgent care to go get tested. So the next day I did. They had a good system, figured out you walked up, gave your name and number. And then
they call you back, right?
Yeah, because they had stopped doing that after a while, which was messed up.
I used to, back when I worked in the offices over in Syosset, I used to have to sit out in line. When it was like mid-December, like midwinter, and I'd be sitting there in like 20-degree weather at like 6 a.m. to make sure I was like first in line because I had to go to work that day.
Right.
And they wouldn't let me work unless I got tested. And they were like, oh yeah, you need to go now. And I'm like, why? And I'd be sitting there like, help.
And also with people who have it, like for sure, somebody in the line has
I have
it.
people behind me like coughing in the back of my head. And I'm like, what's happening?
Like, you hear them on the phone like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it, so I gotta I gotta see. Like, oh my God. So yeah, it was crazy too. The last day I worked was on the 17th, and just the way that the quarantine period rolled, I had pretty much the last round of a 10-day quarantine. I missed work until I still haven't been back to work. I'm gonna go back to work on the 3rd, but it was a long time out.
Yeah, you got hit with it before they changed it to like 5-day quarantine.
Right, which that doesn't make any sense. But
Yeah, I know. But it is what it is.
We don't make the rules.
I bet you watched a lot of anime, right?
Nope.
I sure didn't.
I didn't really watch anything, but I have been reading up on some stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I mentioned to you guys I've been reading up on my Demon Slayer manga because I bought the collector's box. So I was like, let me read through some of this. And
you're past the show?
And I'm past the anime at the moment. So
nice.
they're in the entertainment arc. So
yeah.
I read that arc. I read the arc after that. So I'm on volume 16 or 17, and there's only 23 volumes.
I was going to say,
wow.
I thought it was 24.
Yeah, so I'm about 2/3 of the way done. So
wow,
let me
good.
tell you, it gets good.
Okay,
Ooh,
it's
so good.
been good too. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
And you guys almost can't make fun of me anymore because I'm reading up on My Hero, which I was talking to you guys before we started, but
right.
I'm catching up. I'm on chapter like 318, and I think it's up to 337 or
something like somewhere around there.
Yeah,
so
like 382.
I'm finally catching up.
No, it's not that far.
No,
it's in the 330s.
Yeah, no, it's like 338. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I just read it. I was just looking at it.
You probably
last
looked at it backwards.
maybe.
But yeah, no, I'm finally catching up.
Is kicking in.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! I don't know what I've been missing. It's so good.
I can't wait for them.
So good, man.
I can't wait to see it animated.
Oh yeah, 339.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, the new chapter probably came out today.
That's the most recent one that came out last week. The new
okay.
chapter will be 340.
So one off, yeah. Okay.
All right. But yeah, so I did a little bit of reading when I was in my quarantine. And I mean, that's basically what I did, and other than playing video games. But
I know,
yeah,
Jimmy, you did a lot of reading.
Yeah.
You did a shit ton of reading.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? What, One Piece?
Yeah.
Are you caught up?
Almost.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
up
He
to
blazed past me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
He's like,
Yeah.
I've been reading very sparingly, and he just hammered them all out.
Yeah, I know that, dude. I didn't understand how fast you can read manga online until I started reading My Hero.
Oh, yeah.
I literally, maybe in the span of 3 hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours, I ran through like 30 chapters.
Yeah.
I just sat there and like, holy shit.
If you
man,
dedicate the time to it, you run through it.
Well, you know, it's nice too. Like I do love reading physically. I love collecting the books and reading them physically. But I do gotta say, having the manga panels on like my 27-inch monitor and just seeing everything blown up and kind of like you can catch more of the detail. And
I should read on the computer, yeah, because on the
It
phone
is-
with the One Piece ones, there's
I
so
gotta
much
zoom
detail.
in,
Yeah, yep. And it doesn't always want to work with your fingers and stuff.
I actually have something to show to you after the episode. I never noticed it, but someone posted like a clip from like the show, and they're like, it's amazing how they put like little details like this. It's like Zoro's like walking off, and you see Usopp like look at him and then walk over to him, grab him by the hand, and like drag him back to where he was going. Yeah, so I looked, and I'm on chapter 110 of One Piece now, and I think there's like 100 or 1,039 or like 1,040 right now. So
That's-
getting there.
last
crazy.
I recalled, you said you were like in the 900s.
Yeah, I'm on like 939 because
Yeah,
I've barely been
that's
reading.
cute. Yeah, I was like,
Oh, that's cute. Dick.
Fire past.
And when did you start reading again? You start from the beginning.
couple months ago?
Did,
Like-
Like 2-3 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
did you start from the very beginning?
Yeah, I started from like the first ever
Holy
book.
shit.
Wild.
I mean, but then again, like I mentioned, I was reading online and I just spammed through like 30 chapters in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it kind of makes sense.
It also helps that like I had a job that I kind of just got to sit at a desk.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like all I had to do is make sure people that came in were supposed to be there. So when there was like those short times where there was no one coming in at all, I was like, let me read a couple books.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You got the perfect job. That I wish.
I did read. I did not read. I did watch. I finished Takt Up Destiny, and I was very disappointed.
Was it?
Yeah. So they made it. I forget if it,
I haven't.
think it was.
I haven't started after like episode 2. I haven't watched any more of it.
It really. They didn't. Like it became very obvious that it was just going to be, a mixed media project. That it's just kind of to set up the game. Because they never really finished fleshing out the characters. They kind of left them at the surface level, like personalities and whatnot. They didn't go deep at all, really.
That's kind of depressing.
They made
That was
they made a weird character choice at the end, and they rushed it. It was 12 episodes, and that's it for that. I don't know if they're gonna really
I would say,
add more, maybe, but
okay.
Which is
they pretty much wrapped it up. Takt Up Destiny,
that's the one with
the one that's
the
gonna be
the music.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. And it was cool. I like a lot of elements of it, but they just didn't really do enough with it. It seems like they kind of rushed it just to be like, and now here's the game. If they had made it a 24 episode one, they could have, expanded the characters a bit more.
A little bit more development.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing because it was like the first. Like, I mean, I only watched 2 episodes of it so far because I haven't had really time. But
Yeah.
it was really good for those 2 episodes.
Oh, and the animation was amazing too.
It's kind of disappointing that they went that route.
Yeah. But so I watched that. I've been watching Komi Can't Communicate. That's been great.
Oh my god!
yeah.
Right? It's so good.
Yeah.
Dude. It's so amazing because again, I feel like nowadays, more people are kind of. I feel a little bit more antisocial. So I think the show can. People can relate to the show a lot. Being,
Is that
nervous
the
in public? And
is
not
that the one
wanting-
where like there's always X's on people's mouths when he's walking past?
No.
Nah.
It follows Komi, and she just has a hard time communicating, and she wants to make friends, but she's just got severe anxiety and just can't talk. She just can't open her mouth and express how she feels. And
This one's a comedy. I think you're thinking of A Silent Voice, the movie.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. A lot less funny.
Ah.
That one.
I see a tear coming down Dan's eye.
Yeah, just remembering.
Just fuck. But
Opening up old wounds.
yeah, you should watch Komi Can't Communicate. It's pretty good.
I was talking to Dan about the one horror anime I wanted to watch, but then you were saying like it does a lot of like I think fan appeal. You said
Yeah, apparently Miruko-chan or something like that.
Miruko-chan. It's like a ghost anime where like she can see all these like ghosts and no one else can really, I guess.
Oh wait,
It seemed like a cool concept, but from what I heard, it was just like egregious fan service, and I'm like, why? For this, why?
Yeah,
I don't
because
understand.
I don't really like fan service because I feel fan service ruins anime sometimes.
I am much less of a fan of it now because when I was watching it when I was younger, I was like, all right, cool. But now I'm just like, they're 14 years old. Wait.
It's not even that. It's just like I feel like it takes away from the story a lot of times too.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the anime, because if it's one where there are comedic elements and stuff, like, it fits in fine, you know, but if it is, like, a more serious anime and then it's randomly, like, the beach episode, it's like, what's going on here?
Oh, that's
like
why Darling in the Franxx.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like,
strange.
everything serious was going on. They're like, let's all go to the beach. I mean, it kind of makes sense because they were trying to live their lives, but I'm like, damn, all this shit's happening, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's why I like My Hero a little bit, because it seems like they don't really do much fan
Not
service.
much, yeah. Not much.
Because I feel like if they did do fan service, the fans would have fucking ruined it by now.
Oh, they do fan service on their own.
That's what I'm saying. Like, half the times I see like their fan service or fan fiction, I'm like, you guys would have fucking ruined the anime.
See, you know what it is that, like, I guess in terms of My Hero, the creator, he just gave, you know, Mountain Lady and Midnight.
Oh.
You know, and he was like, here you go.
Here's some cake.
You do what you want with that.
This is all the fan service you're getting for this year.
And you see, it's okay because they're adults.
Right. And oh my, Midnight is literally just like
A MILF.
a MILF. Yeah.
I was just going to say it. I was
She's
like,
got the
damn.
whip.
Yeah, she
You know,
got the whip. She got the BDSM.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. Real good.
Yeah. But then like you have the fans that are like, we want Deku shipped with the entire fucking house. It's like,
Mostly Bakugo.
yeah. Well, it's Bakugo, like Todoroki. It's like, stop. Just stop.
Let them be.
They're kids learning their powers. Just fucking stop.
It's even worse when the fans argue over it. And I'm like, bro, just
Who cares?
ship whoever you want. Just like,
Right,
who
it's all
cares,
fake,
man?
so-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Like, who
Just
gives a shit? Like, I've seen legitimate fights on Instagram about like if Deku's gay or not. I'm like, who the fuck cares?
Oh no, the craziest one is when it's either who should Uraraka be with, Deku or Bakugo, and I'm like, obviously Deku.
Why would- yeah,
bro.
why would it-
You ain't getting with
Come
Bakugo.
on.
I'm sorry, listen. You can be.
The only one getting with Bakugo is
Todoroki.
Totoro.
I'm telling you.
No, the only person getting with Bakugo is Bakugo himself. Because
Kirishima.
that man loves himself.
Ooh. Kirishima.
yeah. That's some bro love right there.
They're so hard right now. Oh, that's my quirk.
Come on, bro. No, I'm just kidding. That's my
That's a good
Unless.
Bromance, you said?
That's a good bromance.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a hella good romance.
Yeah, but I don't really understand why Uraraka would be with anyone. But Deku, I mean, like, it's her crush, you know? So, like, they didn't really set up anything else.
But like I said before, if you like it and you want it, go for it. But just don't fight over it, man. Just like what you like.
That's why I hate anime fandoms. People ruin Naruto. People ruin One Piece, and I'm like, you guys are just terrible.
So
Just get along with everybody.
where'd we come from? So we started talking about fan service and what was before that?
Oh, reading and stuff. Yeah, we've been watching, reading, whatever.
I'm like, damn, where'd we spread off the path?
Yeah, I'm just talking about because of fan service. Because like you've seen the fans for like One Piece and Dragon Ball and Naruto. Like they all fucking most of them hate each other. It's like I've watched all three and I love all three.
Oh, and
like yeah, there's some that are better than the others, and like there's some scenes that are a lot better in one than the other, but. That's the thing about anime. Not everything is going to be perfect. They're all going to be different.
No, and people love to shit on Dragon Ball too, and it's like I get it. It's like the writing is there's so many plot holes, there's so many inconsistencies, and there's so much wrong with it. But it's fun.
Yeah, watch the fights, enjoy the fights.
Yeah, you're there for the power ups and the moves,
just like this episode.
Just like this episode, indeed.
Dun, dun, dun.
But before we get to that, we should go through some news.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you'd like to start, Dan.
No, you got more.
I got more.
You start.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I have one.
So I guess the first piece of news that caught my eye was that the classic anime Urusei Yatsura, sorry. Yeah, it's an all-star 4-part new TV series in 2020 at David Production. Now, for those of you that don't know the show, I'm sure you've seen the character before. You've never seen her before?
I've never seen her.
No. It's like it's a very old anime, I think from the 80s or 90s. For those of you who are listening, she has green hair and she wears like the leopard print like bikini outfit and the boots. Yeah, it's a popular anime from
What's the name again?
It's Urusei. There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah,
Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm not fluent in Japanese, so it's Urusei Yatsura. That's how you say
Yeah,
it.
I've never.
Okay.
I was gonna say it looks more like a. What's Jen's favorite anime? Sailor Moon. It looks more like a Sailor Moon character. At first, when you showed me that with like the star behind her, I thought it was Sailor Moon. At first, I was like, it's like a character that they're basing a show off of now. Yeah, I've never heard of her before.
So just a little bit of backstory. So the original multi-winning award manga series ran from September 1978 to 1987.
I feel really bad for not knowing it now that it's an award winner.
So I said it's like I thought it was a little bit newer, but yeah, no, it's from like the 80s basically, and then it inspired a 195 TV anime series that was broadcast from October 1981 to March 1986.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't know how I never heard of it.
Well, yeah, I couldn't guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, she's very like a big fan favorite from back then. Yeah, and you know, I'm sure if you walked around Anime NYC, you'd probably notice her. Now that like I brought it up, you'd be like, oh look, there she is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's going to be airing sometime in 2022. I don't know if they gave an exact date. I'm looking through the article right now.
It's crazy that thing we're in 2022.
2022
felt so far away.
It just said in some point in 2022.
Okay.
So just sometime. But I thought it was really cool that the main character, Loom, will be voiced by Sumire Uesaka, who is known for voicing Nagatoro.
Okay.
And Don't Toys Me Miss Nagatoro. And then the main, I guess, male character, or the other main character that knows her, or I don't know what the story is behind the show. I've never seen it, sadly. Ataru will be voiced by Hiroshi Kamiya, who is best known for voicing Levi in Attack on Titan.
Very nice.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of classic 80s anime fans will be excited. I don't know how many episodes they're going to do. It says a 4-part series, which in parentheses in the article said 4 seasons. So I don't know if they're going to do
12 or 24.
12 episodes each. Or I don't know.
How come they do that? Like a season can be either 12 episodes or 24 episodes.
Oh, no clue.
I never understood that. I always wanted them to just be even.
Yeah, or like, why not 16?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because there's so many animes where like it's like, all right, how many? I'm used to like 24 episode like season, and I'm like, there's only 12 episodes. What?
But Japan is also very much like, oh, this is how we do things. That's how it's going to be done.
Well,
so
I
guess
I believe the way that they do it for that reason is because 12 episodes would be 12 weeks.
Right.
So that's 3 months.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So you do it by season. You know, there's like the winter season anime, the fall season anime.
Yeah.
And then obviously 24 would be 6 months. So
Yeah.
I feel like they do it in like quarter
based on the seasons.
sections, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So they're like, okay, we're going to run this season through this, time frame. End it here, wait a year. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just like the perfect formula.
And sometimes they'll do, 13 episodes.
Yeah, they'll do. I don't know.
Just get the extra week out there.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, we're not animators or producers or whatever. I'm just taking a fucking guess. I'm assuming that's why.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. So, but yeah, that's that news. And then just 2 quick ones. They're coming out with a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood game and a
I saw that,
and a Black Clover game. But the catch is they're both mobile games.
Oh no!
Yeah, but the other catch is I watched the trailers for both of them, and it looks pretty good. It actually looks really decent. Like the animation and the quality.
Are they gacha games? Well, I'm guessing.
So
they're gotta be.
They're both free to play with purchase. In-game purchase. So I'm sure
that ruined it right there for me. Every time it's like it's free to play, but there's purchases. There's always that one person.
Now,
dude, I used to play one game where I had a guy, like it was like a group game, and you had like different like things you had to do. There was one guy that spent like literally $1 million on the game, and he was like max level, destroying everyone in the whole game. It was like, this isn't even fun anymore.
No, you'll never be the best at it.
Like you could tell he paid like over $1 million just because of how much like he had and how much it all cost.
Yeah,
because there was shit that he had that was like $100 to get it, $200 to get it.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? I never bought anything. I was always playing it for free, and I'm like...
No, they are pay to win in the competitive sense. A lot of these, like I play the game Dragon Ball Legends, and you can do, very well without spending a penny, but, the top few spots in PvP...
Are people that pay?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the top a lot of spots in PvP are that, but you can get very up there without doing that. But, yeah, when it comes to the top few spots, it's those characters that are completely maxed out, but you're really not going to max them out unless you spend money. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
how it was with that game. Like, you couldn't get characters any higher unless you started paying money for it.
Okay. No, I mean, this one gives you a lot of in-game currency. You can get them very usable and stuff. And, again, you can do very well. You'll just never be like the top person. Yeah.
I believe the Full Metal Alchemist mobile game is like a fighting game.
Okay.
I watched the trailer and it looked like a sort of 2D. Like the camera moved a little bit, so I guess it's 3D. But
Is it like turn-based or?
no, it looks like button mashing.
Okay.
You can do like light attacks, heavy attacks.
Oh,
but
interesting.
again,
Oh,
it's
nice.
on mobile, so.
I wonder if it has like those transparent controls that are on the screen and stuff.
I would
Kind of like how Call of
imagine-
Duty had it when they made the Call of Duty mobile game and
Yeah.
like PUBG.
I'm not a fan of that.
I mean,
if you get the external controller adapter and all that,
Dude, I fucking love
good,
people that
but-
set their they set their like phone up and they have like an Xbox controller. It's like, why don't you just play it on the Xbox?
yeah, you're going a little hardcore
On the go.
And then the Black Clover game, I think it's gonna be from the trailer that I watched. The only gameplay that I noticed, or at least, was Atsuta. Right? Is that his name?
Asta?
I've never seen Black
He,
Clover.
Asta,
He's running through like a town or like a kingdom or whatever, and I was like, okay, so you're gonna be able to explore and like actually go and do side quests. Maybe I'm
That's
not
cool.
sure, but in the trailer they showed it looks like a gacha game because they were going through some of the characters and see like 5 stars. And
Okay,
so
yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah, for sure.
shit. So I
Summons
guess
and
there's
all
gonna be
that,
like
yeah.
a party system and maybe it'll be turn based. I have no idea.
I guess similar to Genshin, where it's like you do exploring and all that.
Yeah, it might be in the realm of that. I'm not 100% sure. I just know that the Black Clover one looked like an adventure mobile game, and then the Full Metal Alchemist one looked like a fighting game.
I feel like
from
they
what
could
they showed
both
in the
be
trailer.
good as like an RPG game, kinda.
Oh, it'd be nice if
I
they
mean,
made
yeah.
them that
Yeah,
way. Yeah.
because who made Naruto? What was that company again?
The one that
Naruto?
made Ninja Storm?
Yeah.
Oh, I forget.
We mentioned it last time, and I forgot
I'll look it up.
because I think the same company made the
Demon Slayer one?
right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we
Yeah.
talked about?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like, if that company made like a Full Metal Alchemist game or like a Black Clover game, I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Like each character has like a different like power they could use. Like Black Clover is what, wizards?
Yeah. Yeah. Magic stuff.
Yeah, and then like Full Metal Alchemist, you could do like different like alchemy fights. I'm looking up the
That would be cool. I think Full Metal Alchemist would be cool in like a fighter's engine.
Yeah.
So, to do alchemy, you do like combos to do alchemy and whatnot. And then, regular fighting attacks as well. It'd be pretty cool.
I mean, like, just for example, here's some of the screenshots. I mean,
Oh,
look
actually
at how
looks
good it
pretty good.
looks.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah.
good old
And-
Winry.
And oh yeah.
Oh, I have no clue.
That's the girl on the top.
Okay.
That's the girl at the top.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, Winry is waifu material.
Nice.
She's like a mechanic, and I'm like, oh, fix my car, please. Fix my
Help.
arm. Fix my arm. Fix everything. My relationship status, please.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, got very dark.
But yeah, no, the I mean, as you can see it, you can see the health bars at the top. So
Yeah.
it's some fighting style game, and then the Black Clover one. Again, it looks. Here's one screenshot from the game, but it looks
Okay.
just as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So,
guess that's a
Yeah.
cutscene or something. but-
I'm really surprised, but not even the cutscene. Like, there's a moment. I want to bring it up without it being too loud. I can just mute it. Actually, it's right. Yeah.
Oh, it's CyberConnect 2. Is,
That's,
yeah.
I was
Here you
having
go.
such a hard time trying to find them. I was like, why is nothing
Oh, it was
popping
right.
up?
It was right there.
I had to look up Ninja Storm 4. I was looking up the first Ninja
Oh, that's
Storm.
that's what I
I
looked
think the
up.
first Ninja Storm was made by a different company. And I'm like, where the fuck
maybe.
are they?
Going on.
Thank you for the assistant.
Yeah, I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to bring up the gameplay for the boys here of this Black Clover. There you go. So here. So that's what it looks like. See.
I wonder if it'll
Oh,
actually look like that, because there are a lot of times where like they'll
That
do
looks
like
an engine, though.
But
That's what I was gonna
that's
say.
what I'm saying. It doesn't look that bad.
yeah, because there are a lot of times where like they'll do like a gameplay and then you get the game. It's like, this isn't what you showed.
I think they stopped doing that as much. But yeah, they used to, like, especially in, like, let's say the PS3, Xbox 360 era.
Dude,
they,
where it looked like actual humans,
Beautiful.
and you'd get it was like characters with boxes on them.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is
it looks
this?
like a Square Enix cutscene, and then you
Yeah.
play, and it's like 2D. It's like, wait, what happened?
I forgot what game did that to me, but I was like, you lied.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, remember the good old days when it'd be like CGI cutscenes, and you're like, dude, this looks amazing, and it cuts to gameplay, and you're just like,
What was
Yeah.
that one? It was a Final Fantasy game. It was one of the deaths in Final Fantasy that everyone like thought it was like the saddest death.
Aerith?
I was
Final Fantasy 7?
Was it? It was like an old one. It was like a
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah,
one.
Final Fantasy
Yeah,
VII.
It was when the
era.
guy, it was like when the guy comes down and like stabs him through the chest.
Sephiroth.
Dude,
Yeah.
I literally like
Spoilers if you didn't play Final Fantasy. Sorry.
From the 1990s
From
game,
the
Final
90s.
Fantasy VII.
Hey,
dude, I saw that cutscene and everyone was like, this cutscene was so good. I'm like, I was like, I'm sure back then it was good, but like it just looks fucking hilarious because it's like all triangle headed, like triangle
Yeah.
people.
fucking
Yeah.
polygon. Like, Cloud's hands look like fucking giant balls.
Yep.
Like, he's like, no, and the movements are so. I mean, obviously back then you were so mind blown. I'm sure that, at the time that was.
It's
like, the
just
first
funny like watching
3D
them
models.
and then watching like games like Super Mario where it's like,
It looked better. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, the 64 I thought looked better because they went with a specific style and it looked better. It aged better. Even though it was like the same or less polygons.
I noticed though that Mario Kart did not age well, like the old Mario Kart.
old Mario Kart did not. Yeah.
No, because I'm watching, I'm like, it looks like you're not moving. It looks like the track is just moving towards you the
Yeah.
whole time.
Mario 64 at least aged pretty well. Obviously it looks old, but it's within the style. It looks cool.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it was done.
maybe.
Because I mean, a lot of the games that were arcade games, I feel like the player was especially when it comes to racing games, the player was
like the
stationary,
Terminator games
and
and
you
stuff
just
like that.
you just moved left and right, and the screen would just generate and come towards you. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah. So video games. Let's see, what other news do I got? I have three more. Not really two more, but I have three more articles I can kind of talk about. So the amazing show Pop Team Epic is getting a second season.
Never heard of that.
You've never heard of Pop Team Epic?
Nope.
I've
Have
heard of
you?
it. No, I've never seen it.
You've never seen these characters before?
I've seen them as memes. I've
Right.
never seen.
Yes, I've never
Actually,
watched
the
it, but
whole show is like a meme.
that's great.
Okay.
Like seriously, like the whole show is just over the top ridiculous.
That's awesome.
I mean, shit. Even the title of the article is like Pop Team Epic Anime somehow managed the second season in 2022, and I know Pop Team Epic is pretty popular with some fans, so I'm sure everyone will be excited that the second season's coming. But I mean, even I was shocked. I was like, wait, they're getting a second season? I mean, the first season aired in 2018.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Took a little break, yeah.
Yeah, no one. I guess no one was expecting another season, but yeah, here we are. So yeah, Pop Team.
That's
But
what
is
reel
it just
them
a
in.
comedy?
No, yeah,
Or-
it's just a comedy. Like
Okay.
the episodes are just ridiculous.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's the way to reel them in. Make a series and then don't make another one for like 3 years and then all of a sudden come back and everyone's like, oh my god.
It was probably funding. Why they didn't make it.
It is not stated when it is coming out, but they did confirm.
Well, I can rest easy knowing it is.
But yeah, so
I can sleep at night finally.
yeah, that's getting another season.
So I'll just interject this real quick here because it's also not good news. But speaking of things that are coming back, Rorouni Kenshin is getting some more content put out. Which growing up, I loved Rorouni Kenshin. It was really good.
I've never heard of it until you told me that the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was like a 90s anime, but well, at least here it was like early 2000s or something like that. But it was really cool and stuff. But what I didn't know, Jen showed me a TikTok that somebody brought up. He is a raging pedophile, like horrible, egregious. He got arrested in 2017 with so much child porn that they thought he was a distributor. And some of them were videos of girls in their early teens naked in his office in Tokyo. And he literally came out and said, I like girls in the higher grades of elementary school to the second grade of junior high, which is that's just horrible. So I would advise.
He actually admitted that?
He literally said it, yeah. And in Japan, they don't really do much about it. He got a slap on the wrist. He had like a $1,700 fine or something, and he was good to go.
We'll give it back. Just don't use it ever again.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. And now he is just continuing to make content. So, yeah, anyone listening, if you like Rorouni Kenshin, maybe don't support it anymore. It sucks. It's a
sad,
cool anime.
Sad to hear.
Yeah, but this is one of those things where it's like, I cannot separate the art from the artist because this is just terrible. This is fucking horrible. Got caught with that much child porn, some his own. So really cannot condone supporting that series anymore. So that's one I wanted to just interject with real quick.
It's a good thing I never heard of him.
Yeah, hopefully some of your news is a little lighter.
Yeah, literally, like when you told me about that yesterday, and like hearing all these animes that Brian's bringing up, I'm like, wow, I don't know any.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so I guess
So hopefully it's lighter news.
On
What
a
you
lighter
got?
note, yeah. One of the other notes of news that I have is Oddtaxi has a movie coming out or officially announced.
God damn, I've never heard of that one either.
That's a newer one.
No, it's a newer one. It actually flew under the radar of a lot of fans.
It drove under the
I think
radar.
it was only on Netflix.
I think people loved it though.
Right, yeah, I was gonna say.
Is it a Taxi Driver?
I mean,
It's odd though.
We had to get one on
Very
2022.
bad.
Yeah, so a movie got announced, and they said that it will stream on Crunchyroll, so that's pretty awesome. So
Good old
if you're looking,
Crunchyroll.
if you're looking forward to the, if you love Oddtaxi, movies coming out, Crunchyroll will be streaming it. Yet another anime that I gotta watch.
Yeah, I've only heard
Because-
good things about it.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. I've saw it at Anime NYC briefly too, and I was
Okay.
like, oh man, this show. I've seen so many good things about it. I haven't watched it. I think it was the I don't know if it was the Blu-ray DVD or if it was I don't remember exactly what the merchandise was, but it just said Oddtaxi, and I was like, oh, I know that show.
Yeah,
Kinda.
it's on the long backlog list.
And then the last piece of news, it's actually a couple of things that, but I shrunk it down to one because it was Jump Fiesta at the end of December or at the
Okay.
beginning of December. And again, Jump Fiesta, if you don't know, is Shonen Jump's like big announcement yearly thing. So they kind of talk about what is going on in the future of Shonen Jump.
That's cool.
And
E3, but for Jump, I guess.
no, yeah, exactly. If you think about it, it's like a convention for Shonen Jump.
Oh, no.
And
Do they do an in-person thing? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I mean,
cool.
this year I think it was a little bit smaller, but I mean, yeah, they talked about like let's see, I have the article which Dan said that he'll link in the I guess the description of the video or at the timestamps or however you want to call it. All the news that I'm talking about I've gotten from Crunchyroll, but yeah. So in the article it says returning champions. Because they're talking about like returning champions, new challengers, and continuing like adventures. So they're just talking about like all the series. They just have them sectioned off. So the returning champions articles that they mentioned were Bleach: The 1,000-Year Blood War TV anime trailer, key visual released for October 2022. So Bleach is coming back.
Okay.
I was kind of figuring because they had the movie, so I was kind of figuring they're gonna like make a comeback.
Yeah. So Bleach is returning. Some people are happy, some people are not. So we'll see. I know
Some people are not. No.
I know
good,
my boy Jared. He's like, get that shit out of here. Bleach was good for like the first half, and then whatever. There was like a certain point where Bleach kind of just fell off and was like
Took a different turn. Kinda.
Yeah. It just like the story writing wasn't too good. Or
Well, did they ever follow the manga, or did they just like make their own thing?
I'm not 100% sure because I never read the manga or really watched till that point.
Yeah, that was one big shonen that just missed me.
Yeah, I mean, like some parts I saw were kind of cool, but then there were other parts where I was like, wow, this is really fucking boring.
Yeah, it's too long of a thing to get invested in when I'm not certain about it. Like One Piece is long, but I was like, oh, I like a lot of it.
Isn't like Bleach and One Piece like almost as not as long, but like aren't they pretty close?
Nah.
No?
I think Bleach was what, 300 episodes? something
Really?
like
It
that?
felt so much longer.
I'll look it up. Maybe it's a little more, but
I thought it was so much longer.
I'll see.
Just as a side note, all these titles I'm reading off, I think, are titles of other articles. So it's a lot of them. So I was just going to skim through them real quick since we've been talking about a lot of news. So let's see here. Slam Dunk anime film posts Fist to Fist new visual for fall 2020. So Slam Dunk is, again, another old anime that was about basketball. It was like one of the OG...
Oh, 366.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was one of the OG basketball animes. And, you know, again, that's I think 80s?
Which one is that?
Slam Dunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's very popular for fan favorite from back then. So that's apparently getting a new movie.
Okay.
Anime film. So,
Good for sports fans. Good for sports anime fans.
let's see what else we have. Naruto anime 20th anniversary and Boruto new key visual and PVs revealed at Jump Fiesta. So, Naruto turns 20 this year,
Okay.
or at least the anime. And then I guess Boruto is getting, it's a key visual for the next season.
Hopefully they do something cool for that.
Bro,
Special or something.
It's so weird seeing all these anime titles being like 20 years old. I'm like, fuck.
How old am I?
I don't want to be 20.
I was 5 years old when Naruto came out.
Dude, it's freaking ridiculous. What else? We got, Dragon Ball superhero anime film jumps into theaters April 2020 for Japan.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Probably not much longer to come here.
Yeah, I was going to say,
anymore,
I don't
yeah.
know if they're going to do a simulcast and they're going to come out at the same time. But
Maybe.
I know the Demon Slayer movie came out in Japan first, and obviously Demon Slayer is huge here.
Right.
So I don't know. We might have to wait a little bit longer, but I know in Japan it comes out April 2020.
Yeah. Probably not too much longer, yeah.
And then let's see, the Straw Hats rock out in character visuals for One Piece film Red. So the new film Red is coming out this year.
That's
for One
the
Piece.
live action, right?
No.
Oh, this one's the...
No, it's an anime about
yeah.
Shanks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That'll be cool.
Yeah,
Dude,
so I know people have been waiting for Shanks.
He's so cool.
Apparently, people are speculating he's going to be like the last major fight.
Oh, 100%.
So-
if he's not, I'll be disappointed if he's not the last fight.
Yeah.
Well, I was telling you yesterday that, or not yesterday, Friday, I was telling you that I want them to make like a little short of like Ace and like all like the other ones that aren't as important. Or not like not important, but like that they got rid of early on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I would love like an Ace movie, like about his adventures.
Did they do anything with Whitebeard?
No.
That'd be cool
I would
too.
love like
That'd be
I would love
sick.
like a Whitebeard.
Whitebeard was such
like a Whitebeard and like a
Blackbeard?
no, not Blackbeard.
Fuck Blackbeard.
Fuck, what's his
All my homies hate Blackbeard.
Gold Roger. Like
Goldie
Whitebeard,
Roger?
yeah,
Yeah.
when like they were kids. Like I feel like that'd be cool, like a little like
Their
short
generation.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like nobody stands Blackbeard.
Dude,
you ever
fuck
see the
Blackbeard.
poster where like
Yeah.
I had to do it to him. They have like that pose like no one stands Blackbeard. We all stand Whitebeard.
No,
Yeah.
after watching,
yeah.
like, after reading the manga, Blackbeard is not fucking strong at all. Like,
Well, now he is.
well, yeah, now he is.
Yeah.
But he was such a
He was garbage, yeah.
Yeah, he was so weak. It's like,
He was just a dick.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you had all that talk and no skill to back it up.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought they had a separate manga series, or it's like a short series of Ace.
Nah, it was like
Or it was like a one-off
it was beginning
special.
chapter. Well, like there's like the beginning chapters. How One Piece has like a little tiny fold in the beginning of the chapter of like a picture.
No, what I mean is, you know how there's My Hero's Vigilante?
Yeah,
which is
like a little
another
spin-off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they
I'm
don't-
pretty sure that I thought they did a series with
Nah,
Ace.
it's just
I
like
could be wrong, but
yeah, it's like the centerfold. Like you've read. Have you read One Piece at all or no?
I haven't.
Or
I
like
haven't
have you
read-
watched it?
I've watched it, but I've never read the manga, so I don't know about the in between panels.
Okay,
that
yeah,
you're
like
talking
it's
about.
like it's like little like panels about like like kind of where are they now? Like there was one where you'd see like Ace on the hunt for Blackbeard, and it would just like be like a little picture every now and then until you found.
Yeah, they
Blackbeard.
begin
Oh,
it
yeah,
with
yeah, okay, that's-
yeah,
before the
it'd be like
chapter.
a little
the
tiny
in between chapter.
Maybe they made a
panels.
little collection of it and added more. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. But yeah, some of the other articles that I'm going to just skim through real quick or just announce, say the titles. So now this is under the new challengers category. So they got Spy X Family TV anime announces Anya Yori voice actors in new trailer. Mature supernatural manga Ayakashi Triangle gets TV anime. Chainsaw Man TV anime confirmed 2020 broadcast, so they just confirmed that it's going to come out this year. What else do we got? Hell's Paradise, Jigoku Raku TV anime unveils striking teaser visual and PV at Jump Fiesta. What else we got? Summertime rendering TV anime starts time leaping in April 2020. And Mato Sehi No Slave anime reveals 3 more cast members. So yeah, just so those are some of the article titles for the new coming challenger category, and then for the continuing adventures category, we got Crunchyroll set sail with Dr. Stone season 3.
Can't wait.
Which is coming out 2023. They confirmed.
Okay.
And then
that's a long time.
They also have a special episode of the character of Ryusi, which is like the pirate dude. I don't know if
2023, really?
which that for the season, and then the anime special is coming out in 2022. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I don't know if it's going to be an hour-long episode, like a special like that.
Yeah, hopefully.
But yeah, so Dr. Stone season 3. I'm excited. Dr. Stone's awesome.
Oh yeah.
What else we got here? Jujutsu Kaisen 0 reveals all the big fights in new anime film trailer. My Hero Academia TV anime continues with season 6 in fall 2022.
Yes.
So luckily we don't have to wait that long for season 6, which is going to be
I can't wait to see it animated. Yeah.
awesome. Now that I've caught up and like probably read past the point where that season's going to end, oh my lord,
Oh boy.
dude, this season's going to just be action packed. It's going to be so good. And then let's see here. Black Clover's gets his own anime film visual. And then Platinum N Anime gets new ending theme by Kahaku Goku.
Okay.
So, yeah, those are just all the article titles. So I figured I'd skim through them. And, like I said, I know Dan mentioned he was going to put all the links in the description. So if you want to go through and
read further.
Go read further.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the news I believe that I have. And then, Jimmy, I know you said you had something real quick as well.
Yeah, I just had one. It was that Nintendo Switch is getting a PlayStation exclusive. So if you like .hack GU, It's coming to Nintendo Switch.
I remember Dot Hat growing up. It would be on like Toonami, and it was a very like
Never heard of it.
very mid anime. Not great.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it as well. What's like the premise of it?
I couldn't even tell you. I don't remember.
It was so bad, I've put it on my memory.
Yeah, it didn't leave a lasting impression on me, but I know there's a few different Dot Hack series.
Well, do you know if the games are any better than the like show or?
No clue.
Okay.
No clue, but I guess previously it was probably PlayStation exclusive.
I mean, it must be good though, because they have I think like 4 or 5 games I saw.
They also got a lot of series.
Okay.
I don't remember them being good.
Okay.
But
Now,
they have their fandom, so good for them.
It was a Nintendo Switch exclusive. And
No,
now
it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh,
It was
but
from-
it's
yeah,
coming to Switch.
It was from the PlayStation 2, and now it's coming to the Switch.
Oh, okay.
it's a
So
port.
it's like an older.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
All right. Nice.
That's cool. I guess it was probably a popular one then if
Yeah.
they're pointing it from the PlayStation.
I don't know if
2.
it's gonna be expensive. Like I don't know if they're gonna go like the full $60 price. They
Oh, it's
shouldn't.
Nintendo.
Yeah, true.
So at most they would probably do like $10 less. You know them.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that expensive since it's such an old game.
They
Like,
do a lot of things they should.
Unless you're gonna bring back all the old dot hacks and like you're gonna do all of it.
Never. They're not gonna give up their wallet like that. No way.
Dan just went.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
like,
okay.
no way, not Nintendo. Yeah.
Nintendo's like $70 for the
Oh
old ones.
God. Hell
yeah.
no.
For all of them.
The last little thing of news I have is just more of just a little gossipy article, but
Ooh, spill tea.
the voice actor for Draken in Tokyo Revengers,
Shit.
Tatsuhisa Suzuki, he dropped a couple of his other roles, most of his roles.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think seemed to forcefully resign because there's a lot of rumors floating around, seemingly confirmed, that he cheated on his wife, who is Lisa, who makes a bunch of good music, including the Demon Slayer intro.
Oh,
that
shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Wow.
So, and she, she's a cutie too. Real sweetheart also. And
that's terrible.
And he just fucked it up.
So he got like
allegedly.
he got forced to resign, kinda.
I think it was one of those things where it's like, hey.
I'm gonna respectfully decline my roles now.
Yeah, I
real
think
quick
it was
before shit
probably
hits the fan.
his manager was like, you should step out. I think
Isn't that-
he's still doing his voice for free. He's still confirmed to be doing his voice of that anime free, but
Oh, like he's not gonna get paid for it anymore. He'll just still do it.
no, he's probably gonna get paid for it. But yeah, I know most of his roles he dropped. Yeah,
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
Draken
so-
had a really good voice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll be able to find another one. They have a lot of support at their disposal.
Isn't that kind of fucked up though? That like that happens and he loses like all his roles, but like the whole like pedophile thing can happen and they get a new series.
Yeah, what the fuck? What? Now that you're saying that, yeah, because as you were saying it, I was like, oh well, it makes sense. They don't want backlash. They don't want people to be like, oh, I'm not gonna support it. He fucked over Lisa. But yeah, literal pedophile.
It seems like it's worse to
getting
cheat
his-
on your wife.
Well, you know why? Because the series will make money.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, yeah, it probably will, but
So that's why.
and it seemed to have
It's
just
sad.
been forgotten, just brushed under the rug.
Yeah, that exactly. They probably they were like,
God.
it's been 4 or 5 years. Everyone's forgotten about this.
The
right?
world, why?
Yeah, I think it's really like it's funny.
That's terrible. Yeah,
Guess
what the fuck?
TikTok didn't forget.
Yeah, TikTok didn't forget.
Yeah,
I hope they keep bringing it up too, because fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, it might eventually get canceled if they keep bringing it up.
I sure hope so. But yeah, now onto the main topic. Much lighter news. Our favorite kind of powers and power-ups, forms, whatever.
Yeah, I classified it as forms. I guess power-ups or special moves like signature
Yeah,
moves or abilities.
I
Kinda
put
just-
powers in there as well.
I guess like powers and power-ups makes
I,
sense. Yeah.
a lot of the stuff that I have is more or less abilities or powers, but I figured if you want to throw forms in there because that technically could be like an ability if you could transform or something like that.
Yeah, I just did my two. I just did my top 3, and 2 of them are powers, and one of them is a transformation.
yeah,
I
kind
wrote-
of same. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wrote down 4 because I'm like, I don't really know what my top 3 are, but I just kind of like, I wrote down what first came to mind besides like some basic, like I'm sure we've all like would put Kamehameha because who the fuck doesn't like the Kamehameha?
I feel like
I didn't put it.
No, I didn't either.
I mean, I just figured.
I put something similar to it, but I didn't put that.
Let me guess, Final Flash.
no.
Oh, okay.
I put interesting ones. Like, okay, so my first one is that sounded like I was throwing shade, saying no, I put interesting ones, but no,
Well,
I put
no. See,
I put
my-
ones that I found like very.
I found better than yours.
I just want to clarify that I brought up the Kamehameha. Like I don't have that written down on my
Okay,
list.
like an
either.
honorable mention.
I just figured.
I don't have it on my list either.
I just figured
crosses
that.
it out.
I just figured that was one that was
iconic.
Everyone knows it. It's iconic.
Yeah.
It's been done millions of times in other animes or live action or references and stuff. So
Yeah.
I just figured, I'm like, we can just throw that out there real quick because everyone knows what the
I do hate the Kamehameha in the Japanese dub.
Why?
in the
It
Japanese.
sounds so bad.
Just the voice acting, just when
Yeah.
Goku says it.
Really?
Oh, I don't.
It's so bad.
I'm so used to
I don't
the
think
voice
it's that
now.
bad.
Yeah, I like it.
I
like it in
say,
English better.
I gotten used to Goku's Japanese voice when she's like screaming or powering up. I think
Yeah.
it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Talking wise, I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, I'm used to it all at this point.
Yeah, well, obviously, I'm not super criticizing or anything because growing up with Sean Schemmel as the voice, it seems to perfectly fit Goku. But
I do like his Kamehameha better.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
hearing that versus his, I'm like, his is so much better. Even his power ups are so much better.
Well,
I do like his voice.
I know he fucked up his throat when I think it was
Saiyan 3.
I think it was the Broly fight.
Okay.
Or it was one of
Beerus.
those. Yeah, Beerus fight. I think he like ended up like fucking up his throat for like a couple days.
Oh, Jesus
When they're
Christ.
fighting in the ground and he's like, I will not let you destroy my world.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
like blows up, and I think he fucked up.
That's what gets me sometimes though, is the phrasing, how they have to fit in the phrase versus like the animation, and how he'll have to run through that sometimes.
The
And I'm
lip
like,
flaps, right?
yeah, like the pacing of the line is a little weird because they have to try to line it up a bit. But yeah, I mean, his voice is,
That's why
great.
That's why I don't think it's like ever like a translation error. I think it's just to fit the mouth movements a little bit better.
Yeah, and to fit a phrase that translates well enough within that amount of time.
Yeah,
and- yeah,
So you don't have like a 30-second just awkward silence.
yeah.
You don't have to destroy this earth. How dare you?
With the mouth to move. Yeah,
But yeah, I just figured, that was a basic ability that we didn't have to go too in depth, even though we just did.
Yeah, a little bit.
But like Kamehameha, like Naruto's Rasengan,
Sexijutsu, yeah.
all
that.
the big named ones that I figure everybody already knows and stuff. But I picked a couple unique ones that, except for one. But other than that, I picked a couple unique ones that I think people don't talk about as much. But Dan, if you'd like to go ahead first, it seems you're ready.
So in no particular, these aren't really in any particular order, and I wouldn't even say these are like my like absolute favorites, but these are just ones that I think are just super cool. Like the first one I put is the Goro Goro no Mi, which is Enel's devil fruit power from Skypia. It's the lightning one.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
He can become lightning, use lightning up to like 200 million volts. He's like, outside of like strong hockey users and Luffy because he's rubber, like he's
Pretty OP.
pretty OP, like invincible. Yeah, super strong.
Like literally no one can touch him.
Yeah,
I think even if you touch him, you get electrocuted.
That's the guy with like the long earlobes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy is crazy. I love that guy.
He's a literal god in his area or whatever, and it's like, we know of a lot of like strong hockey users and people who can counter him, but like most of the world cannot. You know what I mean?
Dude, can I mention I just found out about Haki because I haven't really gotten up to that point watching it or reading it, but my buddy was like, "Oh yeah, they have like the Haki abilities
so
too," and I was
important.
like, "What?" He's like, "Oh yeah, Luffy has like the Conqueror Haki, so like anytime you think he's like gonna lose, he just like gets back up because he just like doesn't want to fail or lose." I don't remember the exact description, but
This one is
that
like,
one helps him out a lot apparently without like to win fights.
The way I would describe it is like Conqueror's Haki, like he can just like intimidate. It's like you're using Repel, where if you have a strong enough Pokemon in your first slot and you use Repel, it's just like, no, they're not gonna mess with you.
Dude, you're right, because he showed me a clip from, I think it was one of the movies where like Sanji, Usopp, and Nami were running towards Luffy, and there was like a whole army chasing him behind. Luffy just takes 2 steps forward. You just see his eye like
glare.
You just see his eye like glare or twitch, and then all the basic soldiers just fall over and like
Super
die.
cool. Yeah.
It's
and it's
kind of like Jigglypuff sing.
And dude, I was
In a way.
like, I watched that and I'm like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah.
all
Dude, when
Luffy
he-
has
when
to
he
do
does
is
that-
glare and just
Yeah,
like,
it obviously doesn't happen for like the higher ups, like
Right.
people under like the
Even his crew,
warlords.
you know.
yeah.
But it's basically the power if you don't want this smoke.
Yeah, so why does it not work for his crew? Because he can control it to not work for them, or
Yeah, maybe
do they
it's
just
like the
not fear him?
intention or something. Yeah, it could be like that.
Bro, I just thought that was so badass.
Oh, yeah.
Like Luffy just takes like 3 steps, just goes like shing, glares, everyone in front of him.
You know,
just, like,
you're right.
falls over and collapses. It's like, yeah, we're not fighting you. Sorry.
They're not even like really falling. They're like, oh,
And then-
like they just saw his eyes. They're like, they just fell
And
over.
then apparently, I found out that the reason that Luffy's like arms and stuff turn black and turn hardened.
The haki.
Is
That's
the
haki.
haki? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was just I thought that was like part of his gear third.
Yeah,
because I know gear third like makes his bones expand and like that's when he gets the giant fists and stuff.
Yeah.
Or giant body limbs. But I thought that was a part of gear third. And then my buddy was like, no, that's just his haki.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
the haki
that's
is
the
the
armament.
color.
Harden
That's the
any of
armament
his
haki.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this? This is crazy.
And that's the thing. If like Enel, he's not like a hockey user really.
Yeah.
If he was though,
He'd be unstoppable.
oh yeah, forget it. Yeah, he'd be
Luffy
super
would have
OP.
been fucked.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to take over your
No, that was pretty much
power.
it. That was it.
I just had to bring that up. That I was like, holy shit, this just brings it to another level.
Yeah.
And then just real quick before we go on, my buddy was mentioning, you know how Zoro's eye got like sliced up in his clothes
During training.
People are speculating that his eye was purposely shut by who's the guy that he was following, the other skilled swordsman.
Mihawk? Was it Mihawk?
Like
Yeah.
Hawk, Mihawk or what, Mihawk?
I think it was Mihawk.
He has like
trained with.
the crossblade, yeah.
Yeah.
And people are wondering that during the time skip that he met up with him, and then Mihawk saw that he had the potential to unlock like the Conqueror's Haki with his eye, so he permanently shut it. And people are speculating that in one of these late fights, like one of the last fights in the series, that he's gonna open his eye and he's just gonna be like ridiculously
be a hole.
OP. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And I was like, I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds pretty interesting.
Sounds dope.
I am curious, like, if that maybe might be a thing, because I feel like they could have used it a lot recently. Like,
They sure could have.
like
Yeah.
if he's waiting for like what is he waiting for? 'Cause,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
The end of the series. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought I'd bring that up. But Jimmy,
Jimmy?
you want to go?
I actually have a devil fruit as well.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
shit.
Is it Ace?
Yeah.
I almost put him on there because
Yeah,
he's
the-
just so fucking cool.
The Mera Mera me or the flame fruit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just because that fruit is like also one of the strongest. Like what are they
It's
called?
the
Like
same type, the Logia, I think.
The Logia?
Yeah. The Logia.
The Lugia.
The Logia?
Logia?
Logia? Something.
Yeah.
We
One of
got
them.
it.
It's
Yeah.
where they could turn into like he could turn into fire and phase
Yeah.
through things.
Literally just be fire. Yeah.
Yeah, like if someone
That power's fire.
Yo, Ace is lit.
Yeah, literally. Lit early. Top fire.
God damn it.
Starting off the year wrong. All wrong.
It had to be done.
Yeah.
All wrong. Go back.
And just Ace as a character is just awesome.
Yeah.
Was awesome. Rip.
Yeah, no, his like just his power though too. Like if someone's shooting at him, he can just be like, nope, nope.
Yeah, it's the same
you
thing
almost
where
had me.
it's like only a strong hockey user or
I mean, like, I mean, can I spoil it? Everyone knows
No.
what happens to him.
Well,
we'll save it. Yeah.
All right,
But yeah, not a lot of things can touch him.
Yeah,
Because
except
it's the
for-
same thing as
except for
Enel. Just like who is it? Smoker becomes Smoke. Yeah,
Smoker's fucking dope.
yeah, he's cool too. Yeah, those are supposed to be like the strongest fruits, basically.
Yeah, it's the Laguia or whatever. Like those are whatever they're called.
Luigi.
Like yeah, Luigi.
The Waluigi fruits.
Yeah, the Luigi fruits. After you eat it, that's the noise you make.
Apparently, they all taste disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was reading up on it. One bite of the fruit is useless. So.
Oh, okay.
So
it is.
yeah, what were we talking about? We're like, can we split the fruit? No, we're idiots.
Oh,
yeah,
so-
one bite, it becomes a useless, disgusting fruit.
Really? So
Immediately.
you don't have
You
to
don't have to eat the whole thing. It's not like it. Yeah, it's not like you get more or less of it. You could take one bite, you're good to go, and then the rest of the fruit is just useless.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was like something Oda confirmed.
That's pretty cool that you read up on that. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, I want to be prepared.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that was because I remember I asked you about that where I was like, oh, like can they just be like if I got like the flavor food, I was like, and I was like, here you go, Dan.
Yeah, nah, it becomes useless immediately after. It's just disgusting. So you just be eating that nasty fruit for no reason.
Oda went, one
Yeah.
at a time.
Yeah, it is funny that like all the devil fruits taste horrible.
Yeah,
I wonder why. I wonder if that's like
just a little trade off, and also the inability to swim.
that's like the worst thing. Imagine not knowing that, and you're like, I'm gonna go for a swim today.
I'm sure in universe that had to have happened.
Like, wow, that fruit tasted disgusting. He goes, I'm gonna go back to swimming.
Just dies. Yeah.
And just floating in the water. Help.
You got anything else on Ace?
No, that
the
was
fruit?
that was really it.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like that plus with like hockey though would be like the same thing because I don't think really Ace knew how to use hockey.
I don't remember seeing him use much hockey,
Yeah.
but yeah, just awesome.
I feel like if he knew how to use hockey with that power as well, I feel like he'd be.
I gotta go back and look because
I don't remember ever seeing him use hockey.
yeah, I don't know. What you got?
All right, so I'm gonna stay on the One Piece train.
Okay, cool.
And so
Choo choo.
This
Choo-choo the devil fruit.
So, like I mentioned, I was putting down special moves and like transformations or forms, I guess, as some of the things we were talking about besides powers. I put down Monkey D. Luffy's second gear form.
Okay.
Because to be honest, I know I haven't watched like Gear 4th that much in animation, but I think Gear 2 is still going to be my favorite.
There was a lot of hype around it for sure.
Just because anytime Luffy activates second gear, that dude gets fucked up. Immediately, like my man Luffy is just like second gear, just jet pistols, like
it's all reliable, yeah,
dude.
It's like a good fighting mode, yeah.
Or it's I'm sorry, it's like
let me break out all reliable.
Yeah, literally.
He goes gear second of, and like bounces his arm or leg or whatever.
Yeah.
And bro, who is the guy who's the character where he's like huge and he shoots like beams out of his mouth? He wears kind of
it's the android guy.
Kuma?
Yeah, Kuma.
Oh, okay.
And
is he an android or is it?
He's an android.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't remember.
There's
that.
like there's the
bro, it's like the first episode, not like the first episode. Like when they first meet him, it was explained.
Oh shit! Well, you know what? My memory, it's not all there.
There's like the scene where he shoots 3 beams at him, and then Luffy's like, boom, 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 and like dodges them.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, all right, boom, gear second, just like warps above him and just jet pistols him into the ground, and you see like he bounces and then, bro, the fight with
Rob Lucci?
Boris. What's his name?
Boruto.
He looks like a bull. Like he has like the bull hair looking deal going on. It's when he first activates second gear, and he's like, "Oh, I have to be faster than you. Thank you for like teaching me this lesson."
Oh, was it
during the like when they're saving Robin? It's like right before the Lucci fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I
thought maybe you were talking about the guy from the Winter Island.
No,
the guy who ended up taking over and like becoming like the king of that island, who could turn into like a bull.
Let's see.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up real quick. His name is
Oh no, don't know who it is.
Balluno.
Balluno?
Oh,
this guy.
Balluno? Okay.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Okay.
Balluno.
Oh, yeah.
Bueno,
Yeah.
and he just goes and activates second gear, and the guy's like, "Oh man, you're aiming your shot, giving me a chance to dodge. No way, you're gonna be fit." And just hits him, and he's like, "Holy shit!"
You would have thought.
And then, dude, Luffy does that combo where he does like he's like jet rifle and then missile, and then just like, oh my god, barrages him with all these jet moves. It's just so badass.
That's where he starts adding a lot of cool moves and stuff too.
I swear, again, Gear 3rd and Gear 4th really cool, but Gear 2nd just has a special place in my heart where I just love how Luffy just boom turns into a jet and just starts.
I mean, I just love the fact
place.
that after he uses all of that, he just like turns to steam and he's like, I need food.
Yeah, hungry.
Hungry.
My next one is just kind of a quick mention. Super Saiyan God Vegeta, so red hair, all that, regular. Just because.
Did they ever show that?
Yeah, they showed it in the Broly movie, and in the manga, it was he used it during the Goku Black fight.
Okay, because I was gonna say I thought they kind of just skipped over that. And was like, yeah, he's Super Saiyan.
In the anime, they skipped over it, until the Broly movie. But I just like that Goku had to do the ritual and everything, and he was just like
pure spite.
just through willpower. Yeah, training with Whis, he just unlocked it. Just I guess maybe Whis taught him like to use God Ki somehow, but he just like, all that what you just did. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, I don't want
hands. Lame. I love it. It's just the most Vegeta thing.
Not in this house.
Yeah, the most Vegeta thing to just skip and just use it. That's why I didn't like in GT him getting Super Saiyan 4 by using the machine. I was like, I feel like he would not do that.
No, he'd just be like, spite? No.
Although I guess at the same time he did unlock Super Saiyan 2 through like the Majin means.
Yeah.
So, but that was him kind of taking advantage of it, and it was just weird, but I didn't like Super Saiyan 4's unlock for him for that reason. But this is very in line with Vegeta. Just like I'll do it myself.
I'll die before I hold hands with you.
So that's just a cool mention for me, Jimmy.
Oh. Actually, I'm also on Dragon Ball Z as well.
Okay,
we're going on a nice fine line here.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Vegeta's Big Bang Attack.
Okay.
Not the final fucking Flash.
Yeah, Big Bang Attack. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I just love when he's like, Big Bang Attack.
And it's so just straightforward. It literally is just...
It's just a Big Bang.
Yeah, literally. Just like, big key.
But also the first time he uses it as well, when he's fighting Android
Frieza.
19.
Oh, I thought it was through Frieza. Didn't he use it on Frieza?
No.
He was fighting Android 19, and that's when he was...
Oh, Gallican he was using, I think, during that saga.
Really?
Yeah,
We could look it up, but
I'm pretty sure he didn't use Big Bang Attack, but I know when he fought Android 19, and he ripped off Android 19's arms, and he went Super Saiyan for the first time, or at least revealed it in front of everybody, and Android 19 was running away. He's like, can an android experience fear? And he just like starts powering up his Big Bang.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it was.
hype. Yeah.
You know,
Oh, that was the first time?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I figured it was the first time.
Yeah.
He revealed the new
That was
attack.
hype when he just was
yeah.
like, I'm a Super Saiyan now, and everyone's like, oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
Like, shit, my dad's not the only one anymore.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like, this isn't good.
Yeah, he uses that on Android 19, and then he uses it on the unsuspecting crowd.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
It was at this moment they knew. They were
was the
side
wrong
characters.
Yeah. They're like, oh, he's not fucking around.
No,
Oh, fuck.
no. It was like at this moment they knew they were side characters.
The crowd-
they were just
crowd's-
not part of the main cast
The
anymore.
crowd's looking at Vegeta, like holding his hand up, like, "Stop playing! Stop playing!"
They sure do gloss over a lot of stuff like that in Dragon Ball. You know, one of the flaws of Dragon Ball is just like, you know,
How
many
gruesome it is.
people... Yeah, but they don't with no impact.
Dude, literally, Cell killed the entire world, pretty much.
Yeah, and there's no impact to it because
Yeah,
it
there's
feels
like-
like there's
I
never
mean,
stakes.
Boo killed the entire world.
Both
Literally.
still in, and I love how like the
Yep.
people are still living there, like because I think they wish them to like come back but have no memory of it. So they're
Yeah.
just, like
Yeah.
going back to their normal lives, not
The plot
realizing,
armor of it, yeah.
not realizing they just got eaten for the second
But it's
time.
like, Vegeta killed so many people. you know
yeah.
what I mean?
He redeemed himself.
Well, he's
he
good
wished them
now.
back.
Yeah, and it's like, well, he is good now, and he's like a fucking awesome character. But it's like
He did wish
the
them
amount
back.
of people he murdered. Yeah, he did. Yeah, wish them back.
Hey, remember those people I killed? Keep bringing them back to life.
Like what, 2 weeks later or something?
Yeah.
You know what? I got it out of my system.
I wish they would never like. I wish they didn't like erase their memory so that they could just remember like anytime something bad happened, they're like, okay, I gotta hide.
It'd be so much darker if they actually like stuck with it and there were stakes. But you know, it's Dragon Ball. It's the inventor. One of the biggest
every
inventors
time
of plot armor.
a pink thing comes to the earth, they're like, "She turned into candy."
Bro, Vegeta was like, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
No, you murdered them. Like literally.
No, it's just a prank.
it's like that meme. It's just a prank, bro. The prank.
The actual prank.
No, there is no. That was murder. That was genocide.
It's just a crater.
How
Yeah.
come, by the way, how come they never wished for Planet Vegeta to come back?
I don't know.
I was just thinking about that, like after as we're talking about like wishing.
Listen, you're talking about the guy who forgot to keep drawing tails on the characters and just said, oh, they grew out of them.
Yeah.
No, didn't they
So-
get ripped off?
No, Toriyama literally was drawing them with the tails.
Vegeta
and
just-
then just
Well,
Yeah,
'cause
Vegeta
Goku-
just didn't have it
yeah,
anymore.
he was
Well, no,
like,
his
I
tail
don't.
got cut off.
Oh yeah, it did get cut off, but
Yeah,
they're supposed to grow
but
back.
They're supposed to grow back, but
Are they supposed to grow back?
Yeah. Remember Gohan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gohan's grew
Yeah, I
back
was gonna say-
once or twice or something.
Because I would say Goku's got his like ripped out and never
Yeah.
grew back.
Right.
yeah, but then they cut it off again, and then Toriyama was like, I'm just like not gonna draw this anymore.
Yeah.
and he just never really explained it. It was just
Better off.
I never understood why. I know like they
He
turned-
forgot about launch. Just forgot about her.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, universe 8, right? Is it universe 8 or 7? The other universe, the parallel to
6.
Is it
We're
6?
7.
Yeah.
They're 6.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Universe 6. They were like, oh, we grew out of tails a long time ago. So that was kind
Yeah.
of like the plot hole fix. They
Like
were like, oh,
theirs.
we just grew out of
Just evolution.
So they just, I guess,
And also, they're really short for some reason, except for Kale.
and technically, so
It's 'cause they
technically,
Right.
you could say Goku and Vegeta just grew out of their tails as well because there was no need for them anymore.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
they just kind of did that. I feel like to fix that plot hole. Like, what happened to the tails?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we just grew out of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I feel like the tails would just be useless in a fight though. Like they
Well,
can fly. They can't like.
It was cool in Dragon Ball. It was like, oh, he's using it as like a balancing thing and like
Yeah.
an extra limb almost here or there.
yeah, because
but
like now like what
doesn't fit it.
I say like now what would be the point of it? Like they can fly.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. It doesn't work anymore.
It was cool when they brought it back in GT because they turned into the Golden Nazaru,
Right.
And then turned into Super Saiyan 4, which had the tail. So it was
Right.
like,
I
all right,
love,
this
I
is
love
badass.
Super Saiyan 4. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have that on my list, but I love Super
Saiyan 4 Gogeta, baller,
dude.
fucking
Dude, fucking,
baller.
The designs?
fucking Gogeta.
Yeah.
Even just Vegeta with his fucking like skin tight pants and his boots and his like
So-
muscle shirts. Like, what are you doing?
So late 80s looking, like so late 80s.
what do you go to a
looking.
biker bar? You get into a fist fight with some bikers?
Oh
What are you
yeah.
doing?
Yep. Whiskey straight.
He's like, yeah, I rode my motorcycle here. I don't fly no more.
Yeah,
See this
he has his
mustache?
he's got that mustache.
Mustache with Super Saiyan 4. That'd be so cursed.
Well, have you ever seen if if Nappa was able to achieve Super Saiyan, his beard just like grows ridiculously long.
Love it. Love it.
He gets the what's those beards called? The long,
like the braided
Fu
Viking
Manchu?
beards. Like,
the Fu Manchu. He just gets a longer Fu Manchu.
So was that your go?
Yeah, that was mine. Big Bang Attack.
Big Bang Attack. Wow, I always forget what started it. And it's like, Jesus Christ, Big Bang Attack. All right, so next on my list, I have Alchemy from Full Metal Alchemist.
I was gonna put that in there, but I was like, I don't know.
Nice. I'm glad we have different ones.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So I was like, when I think of the alchemy from Full Metal Alchemist and the various ways that it could be used, because the equivalent exchange. So in order to create something, you must like sacrifice something, or that. And I really thought it was cool because normally, well, at least in Edward's and Al's situation, they can just clap their hands together and form anything right in front of them as long as the materials are there. So if they're on a cobble street, they can create a wall because the cobble that they're turning the cobble
they're just
into
moving it kind of.
They're exchanging, again, the equivalent exchange. And then like Edward, he can turn his metal arm into like a blade. And they're just he's just changing the material, and then he can change it back.
Right, kind of like transfiguring it or something.
Yeah. But then also you have some of the other alchemy where like Scar, he just uses all of his energy in his hands and just does like powerful attacks, or like he has like the lightning.
Well, he has he's got the destruction arm because all the tattoos on his arm were what allowed him to do destruction.
Exactly. But that's what I mean. Like you need to draw the circles. And so, but in his case, he had the tattoos, which I guess
that was the circle.
That's cool.
And, the only person I think that didn't need to draw it was Edward and Al, or another teacher, because they already gave half their body pretty much. So they were like, "Yeah, you don't need equivalent exchange anymore. We got it."
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up too, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't she like give up the ability to have children and shit?
No. What happened was she tried to bring her child back to life, and because of that. And because she tried bringing her child back to life, it ripped out like half her insides, so she could never have children again.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But you get the power to just slap your hands together and create out. So I mean, come on, right now.
But the trauma.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Edward and Al. Al lost his entire body. Edward lost his left arm and his right leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the case where like Roy Mustang, he's got the alchemist symbol on the back of his glove, so he can just snap his finger.
Didn't he end up carving that into his hand when he like his glove got cut?
Yeah, he lost his glove, or it got burnt, or something happened.
Yeah,
to
so
it.
he's just like
he carved it into his hand, or it was like already on his hand
I think
a long time ago,
yeah.
just in case. And that's when he gets because the glove had material where if he snaps his finger,
like flint and steel.
It creates a spark. Yeah, it's like a flint and steel, so he can snap. And it creates like that electrical spark, and he can just shoot fire.
That's cool.
But since he lost his glove and didn't have it, he just got a lighter, like a flip lighter.
That was
like
sick part.
Boom! And
imagine having to do that, not because it got like lost or stolen or anything. Literally, he just forgot to pack it. Like he showered, packed up, left it at home, and just like sitting there with a knife, like.
Or imagine you forget that you have that power, and you're like, man, I really want to smoke a cigarette.
Oh god!
But you know what I mean? Like, just think, if you had the ability to. And you just all you had to do was just draw an alchemy circle and be like, oh man, I forgot this. Hold on. And just.
I forgot a pencil. Go to a piece of wood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you could just make. If you know the materials and the like recipe or the process of making that item, you can just make whatever.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's like it's like Momo from.
I was gonna say it's very close to like Momo where she has to remember.
My Hero.
She
has like the books on the back. She has like a little shelf, so you can just pull it out and read the items she needs, and she can just, as long as she can think of it, she can create it.
Yeah.
But it's like that, but a little.
I guess a little SOP.
It's like the same thing basically.
Yeah. Yeah. But very cool.
I always thought that alchemy was a pretty awesome idea, just whole equivalent exchange. And at least, like I said, in Edward's case, slap your hands together, do whatever you want. He I think it was in like the first couple episodes in the church where he makes like the spear. He slaps the ground and just like raises his hand.
That was my favorite. Dude, that was my favorite scene.
A giant spear just comes out of the ground.
Yeah, that was when he was fighting the priest.
Yeah, so alchemy, amazing, love it. Dan, what do you got?
My last one is actually it's kind of similar. It's Kaichisaki Overhaul's quirk, Overhaul.
Oh yeah,
where he can disassemble and reassemble anything he touches. So it's pretty similar to Alchemy, where it just anything he can kind of, like you were talking about him making a spear out of things that are already there. He can disassemble things, heal wounds, and I don't know if you remember that fight. He fused with two of his coworkers. I don't know.
Coworkers.
You know what I mean?
Coworkers in evil.
Associates.
Associates in evil.
Henchmen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Henchmen
yeah.
is more like it. Yeah, and can use their quirks when he's fused with them because I guess they're all one organic being at that point. He can use their quirks too.
I wonder what that feels
wild.
like. Like that must be fucked up. Like,
oh god, yeah, I couldn't imagine. But he was pretty OP, and it took Shigaraki and I forget Mr. Compress to destroy his hands for him to.
they're just like, this is
get
too
hands.
dangerous.
Yeah. Also, spoilers for a season or two ago of.
No, I was like,
I mean,
I think
I
it
think
was
it was
season like 4,
four.
3 or
I was
4.
gonna say, it was season 4.
Yeah, so spoilers
like
for season 4.
2019?
But
all right.
yeah, his quirk was so goddamn cool, and very OP, and it took Eri to bring Midoriya to 100 with her quirk to beat him.
But now, if I recall, Overhaul's quirk, he can let's say he can kill somebody. Like he can touch them and it kills them.
Disassemble them. Yeah.
Yeah, but
He can bring them back.
He can bring them back, but I'm just like, to what extent? I'm trying to.
No, he can bring the whole
because-
thing back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can disassemble their whole body.
Because if you
and
remember, like
reassemble
he
it.
broke, because he destroyed his arm and then brought it back together.
Wait, so like you watched you haven't watched JoJo, right?
No.
And you only are in part.
I'm still
3?
in part 3. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that later.
Yeah, you did
got
see that?
it.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking funny.
I was like, oh jeez. I was wondering what context it was going to be in because obviously
just
JoJo's
a cherry,
wild,
right?
but it is a cherry. But yeah, there's a reason he does it, and I'm like, oh, okay, it makes sense. And then at the end of the episode, they bring it back again, and I'm like, oh, he's just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, so I don't want to trail off too far, but in part 4, Josuke's stand is he can like damage anything and repair it. So it's like the same thing.
Okay, cool.
So like if there's for example, there's like a scene where he punches through a woman and a guy and leaves a knife in the guy's body, but repairs their bodies when he comes back out. So the woman doesn't have any injuries. She's like, "What's going on?" And the guy's like,
Also, that hurt.
What's going? I feel something. So he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to get that fixed. Sorry, buddy."
Oh my god.
So like anything he destroys, like he can destroy a bike and it just shatters into a million pieces. But as long as he can touch one of the parts, it just goes back together.
So similar,
So like,
yeah.
so in that sense, I guess that's like whatever he destroys, he can bring back.
And that fight scene with Overhaul was amazing, just beautifully animated, and the fight choreography of it basically was awesome. Just the fact that he could just touch the ground and just really just fuck everything up,
It kind of is similar to Shiragagi.
Shigaraki?
His
His is
I was
just
man, I
decay
fuck
though,
up for the
just
names.
like
his is just everything
destroy.
crumbles.
You can't fix it.
I always fuck up his name, bro. It confuses the shit out of me.
He's not important or anything.
I know, right? How do you pronounce it again?
Shigaraki?
Shigaraki. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. It's Shigaraki.
Yeah, just destroys though.
But I was gonna say he has like the similar thing where his obviously his hand is decays anything.
Yeah.
But Overhaul kind of has the same thing where he slaps the ground and he's like, I'm just gonna destroy this entire block in front of me.
Yeah.
But I could also bring it back if I want to.
Or reassemble it into like an Escher style painting or whatever he wants to do.
Yeah,
very cool. Like super OP, but I wish they had taken him down in a more in a bigger
Humane.
way. It was kind of
Or not
like
humane, but like a cooler way than just being tied up and.
yeah.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of people that kind of have that similar quirk where Shigaraki does decay. Overhaul can destroy anything in front of him or repair it. But then there's also that guy from the other high school where I think his quirk was like earthquake or tremor, where he like he can put his hands on the ground.
Oh, yeah,
and
he
create, like a
vibrates.
magnitude earthquake.
Yeah.
And,
Vibrations, yeah.
But like there's so many characters that could just put their hand on the ground and destroy anything in front of them.
Yeah.
I'm just
Very
thinking,
OP.
I'm just thinking about it like,
Yeah.
interesting.
So yeah, that's all I got. One of my just shout outs was the first Super Saiyan form. That was just like an iconic one. Took a long time to get there, obviously, but just iconic. And yeah, just an honorable mention.
Yeah, I guess my honorable mention was going to be Super Saiyan 2. So
Okay.
yeah, because
Gohan?
Not
Yes.
only Gohan, but I love the form itself. Just like you get the electric around you.
But that was one of my favorite parts of Dragon Ball Z, which is the Cell fight with Gohan.
The first Super Saiyan 2 transformation.
So sick.
I was thinking about putting 3, but when I think about it, I'm like, 3 is awesome because you get the long hair and you're just super OP, but the stamina just drains you, and you can't stay in the form so long. So I'm like, I'd rather have the consistency of Super Saiyan 2, and also I just think the form
or God, God seems a lot less draining.
But obviously Super Saiyan 2 has a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
like my boy Gohan. But that was my honorable mention.
Dishonorable mention is that Super Saiyan that Vegeta and Trunk turn into, which just makes them jacked. That's my dishonorable mention.
Oh yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Super Saiyan.
They call it a few different things.
Super Saiyan grade 3, where you just get like
it was like 2.5, wasn't it?
Kinda.
Yeah.
No, it was like kind of like 1.5.
There was
1.5?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 1.5
Yeah.
because they just get their muscles super huge, so they're super strong, but they don't have the speed.
Right. The power was pretty much on par with Super Saiyan 2, but they couldn't use it really.
Yeah,
I just fucking
they were just
hated
super
that.
slow.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Which is why when Gohan transformed, Trunks was like, "Oh, he managed to combine the speed and power into like the perfect."
Right. Even faster than they've ever been. Yeah.
But yeah,
Jimmy?
Yeah, that's my dishonorable. But my last one is Sage Mode from Naruto.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay, let's
I've seen
go.
some Sage Mode fights. Super cool. Yeah.
I always loved it because like it was always a danger to going into Sage Mode, where if you didn't know how to balance the nature chakra and your own chakra, you would turn into a frog statue. And like they would have to, like, if you weren't paying attention, like they would have to have someone with you to whack you in the back of the head with a stick to break your concentration.
That's funny.
Because like there are all statues around like the Sage Mode's like waterfall and tower that were all people that didn't know how to control it that ended up turning to statues themselves.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's just cool because you can like you don't see the future, but like you can sense like certain things that are about to happen a little bit like further on in the fight.
Yeah.
So like if there's a fight coming, you can dodge it last minute instead of like dodging it.
Okay, like a little ultra instincty kind of.
Yeah, so like the guy's
like observation hockey.
Yeah, so like the guy's fist can be like right like about to touch your nose, and then you can just quickly dodge out of the way.
Nice.
So you could like
Spidey
dodge
sense.
last. Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of stuff.
One of the other parts I like about the Sage Mode was during the fight with Pain. There was one of the puppets that would hold you and absorb your chakra.
Well, he didn't know how to balance it out, and he turned into a frog statue.
Yeah. So Naruto was like, "Wait, we're standing perfectly still, and you need to stand perfectly still to gain the Sage Mode chakra."
Okay.
So he was gathering the Sage chakra, but it was being flown into the other puppets. So he just started like expanding and like just blew up because of. Or not blew up. I think like you said,
he turned into a statue
or whatever. Yeah,
yeah, he turned into a little frog.
I thought that was really cool that
awesome.
he used that. He was like, "Wait, I can gain Sage chakra." I was like,
That's
"Oh,
just
that's
terrifying." Though, imagine just like, yeah, I'm gonna learn this and turn into a frog statue. You're like, fuck.
And then also he left 2 shadow clones.
Yeah, to take
there
his place.
to also that were balancing Sage Mode. And so like he would open the scroll and summoned the other shadow clones, so he just absorbed his energy and went right into Sage Mode again.
Oh shit!
So, because I think you can only use one Rasen again or 2.
2.
You can use 2 before you lose all the.
Yeah, and I think you can only do 2 shadow clones to hold Sage Mode.
At the time, I think it would have been too much.
Yeah,
but I thought that was such a smart idea to like just be like, oh, I'm gonna summon my other shadow clone and just get his energy back and go right into beast mode.
Yeah,
I would love to be able to do shadow clone.
I'd love to do any of
Dude,
these
like,
things.
imagine like being able to do shadow clone though, and like just like okay, I'm gonna work 5 jobs, and just work 5 jobs for like 10 years, and be like, now I'm gonna retire. Because then when your clones come home, you can be like, all right, go back.
Efficiency.
Yeah, and then you're like, I made all this money, and I only worked 1 job technically.
Yeah, take advantage of capitalism.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else?
No, that's all I had.
Yep, I have one more.
Okay.
I thought this one was pretty cool. I really like Erza Scarlet's Requip.
Oh yeah.
I love her Requip ability just for the fact that in mid fight she can just change her armor and her weapons at will, and just if there's like a big hit about to come, she can just change all of her armor into like her heavy armor set and just like take the blow. Or if she wants to move fast with like a light sword, she could just have like her kind of bikini-ish armor set and just like go and be like really
speed
flexible
mode.
in speed mode. And I think she also has a form where like swords like float around her.
Yes.
She's got like 7 or 8 swords, and she can like swing them and shit. And I was like, damn, Erza, like you're hot and badass already, but like now you're just gonna do this.
So versatile.
Fuck, boy. This is fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot how many different forms she has too. It's like
Yeah, there's a ton.
there's like a
many
bunch of them, but again, she can just change the armor at will. And I just thought that would have been freaking awesome. Like imagine you're in a fight and you just like, oh man, I wish I had this shield. Hey, just like, you just bring it up and the guy's like, what? You're like, oh man, I wish I had like my Buster Sword. eh? Just,
If only I had a shit ton more swords. Here we go.
Yeah.
Swords go.
My swords go swing. But yeah, I really liked her Requip ability, so I thought that was one that I don't know if people bring up a lot. Obviously, people would rather pick like Natsu or Gray and their fire and frost ability and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Simple and strong. Yeah,
Everyone wants to be Gray until they find out they gotta be outside naked in the winter.
exactly. Until they got to take the shirt off, and it's like, you know what? Maybe not.
oh yeah, Gray is just always shirtless.
Yep.
Like, come on, what are you doing? Why are you shirtless again? But yeah, Erza.
Yeah, premium.
And her ability. Yeah,
and also the ability.
yeah.
So
I think that's the last one for me. I mean, again, we could go over a million abilities, but we can't,
we'll probably come back.
cram them into one episode. We'll come back eventually.
Yeah.
But
so that'll do it for this episode. We'll be posting this up on YouTube as well. If you guys can subscribe, comment, whatever you are supposed to do on YouTube.
Share it to your friends. Be like, yo, check out this podcast.
Tell us how wrong we are.
I still don't know how YouTube works, but
tell them how awkward we are.
we also are going to try to do more video content. This one isn't going to be filmed, but going on, probably try to film everything. So that'll be cool. And we're going to try to do every other week posting, just to, give a little room to breathe, room to edit, room to come up with more ideas and whatnot.
And also, like, with COVID still coming around, it's probably better to do that anyway.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
You never know.
And then also, I know Katsu is next month now. Officially.
It's next month. Yeah, February.
KatsuCon.
So we'll be doing
like mid-February. So
yeah,
we'll be going to that. So we'll be filming some.
Right, Jimmy will not be
joining.
joining.
That's in what, DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be.
So I definitely want to go and film some content with Jimmy. I mean,
I was gonna say,
damn it, you just said I'm not going. With Jimmy and
not
God damn it!
Just rubbing it in.
Damn it, man, I suck. With Dan.
Got one more try.
You know why? Because I wanted to say Jen, but Jimmy just kept coming into my head first. I'm just like, no, it's not the J I'm thinking of.
I'm actually Dan's wife.
That is true. Well, yeah, on paper. Yeah,
So,
nobody knows this.
I want to do
forged a signature.
I want to film content with Jen and Dan.
Yes.
There we go. I had to say it slower to get it right. So that'll be fun. But also, I'm sure there'll be a lot of other things that we do throughout the year. Like I know we want to do like some game night at round 1, so I'm sure we'll film a little bit of that.
Little vlogs here or there.
Honestly, I was gonna say we should like hook up Super Smash one day and just like talk while playing Super Smash.
I'm so bad at Smash.
I know
or
exactly.
even like the
fuck you up.
or even the Demon Slayer game. We can bring up the Demon Slayer game or something. Yeah, we'll try and start filming some more stuff.
I'll bring my superior Xbox One over.
Maybe we can even travel to some cons that are like in Philly. Maybe it's not too far away. Or
we'll see what works with the calendar.
But yeah, we're trying to plan out a little bit more for 2022. Start building up some more content. So
more exciting content.
we're looking forward to it.
Definitely going to be doing a vlog for Katsu as well. We did one for Anime NYC. If you still haven't checked it out, definitely give it a watch. It came out pretty good. And yeah, anything else, guys?
No. What does this button do?
Oh God, please. Okay, so that'll do it for this episode of Kampai Crew. Thanks for listening.
Later.
Have a good one. Peace.